Let's try to solve this problem. Subtract the following. So let's start with 1. 3/4 minus 1/2. Okay, so when we are subtracting dissimilar fractions, meaning having different denominators, in this problem we have different denominators of 4 and 2, we simply find first the least common denominator or LCD. So let's find the LCD of 4 and 2. So let's list the multiples of 4 and 2. So for the 4, the multiples are 4, 8, 12, 16, and so on. For the 2, the multiples are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. So to find the LCD, we simply find the first common multiple that appears, which is obviously the 4. So the LCD will be 4. So you write the denominator as 4. And then here are the steps. So divide the LCD 4 by the denominator 4 of the first fraction 3/4. So 4 divided by 4, it's 1. Times the numerator 3, 1 times 3, that's 3. Then copy the minus operation. Then for 1/2, do the same. 4 divided by 2, that's 2. Times 1, 2 times 1, it's 2. Then subtract 3 minus 2, that's 1 over 4. So the final answer is 1/4. Next, for number 2, we have 2 minus 1/5. So when we are subtracting a fraction from a whole number, we simply make the whole number as a fraction by having a denominator of 1. So 2 can be written as 2 over 1 minus 1/5. Again, we are subtracting dissimilar fractions. They have different denominators of 1 and 5. So the LCD of 1 and 5, obviously, if you list the factors of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. For the 5, 5, 10, 15. So the LCD will be obviously 5, right? So we will write the new denominator of 5, then do the same as the previous problem. So follow the steps. So 5 divided by 1, it's 5, times 2, 10, minus 5 divided by 5 is 1, times 1, 1. So we will have 10 minus 1 or 9 over 5. So this is an improper fraction, meaning the numerator is greater than the denominator. So you can transform to mixed number. Simply divide the numerator 9 by the denominator 5. So 9 divided by 5, it's 1. 1 times 5, it's 5. Subtract 9 minus 5, it's 4. So 9 over 5 is also equal to 1 and 4 over 5. Next, for number 3, we have 2 and 1/4 minus 1 and 2/3. So this time, when we are subtracting two mixed numbers, we simply transform them into improper fractions. So for 2 and 1/4, transforming to improper fraction, so multiply the whole number by the denominator. So 2 times 4, that's 8. Then add the product to the numerator 1, 8 plus 1, that will be 9. And then copy the same denominator of 4. Then minus 1 and 2/3 transform to improper fraction also. So multiply whole number times the denominator. 1 times 3, that's 3. Then add the product to the numerator 2. So 3 plus 2, that's 5. Then over the same denominator of 3. So again, we are subtracting two dissimilar fractions. They have different denominators, 4 and 3. So find the LCD. So listing the multiples of 4, they are 4, 8, 12, 16, and so on. Multiples of 3, they are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. So the first common multiple that appear is 12. So the LCD will be 12. So write the new denominator as 12. Then do the same process. So 12 divided by 4, that's 3, times 9, 27, minus 12 divided by 3, that's 4, times 5, 20. And then let's subtract 27 minus 27 over 12. So the final answer is 7 over 12. Next, for number 4, we have 3 minus 1 and 1/3 minus 1/2. Okay, so we have a whole number minus a mixed number minus a fraction. So again, for the whole number 3, make that as a fraction by having a denominator of 1. Then minus, for 1 and 1/3, transform to improper fraction. So multiply 1 times 3, that's 3. Add the product to the numerator 1. 3 plus 1, that's 4. Then copy the same denominator of 3. then minus 1/2, just copy. So we need to find the LCD of 1, 3, and 2. Listing the multiples of 1, 3, and 2. So for 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. For 3, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. For 2, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. So the first common multiple that appears from the 3 is obviously 6, right? So the LCD will be 6. Okay, so do the steps. So 6 divided by 1, that's 6 times 3, 18. Minus 6 divided by 3, that's 2 times 4, 8. Minus 6 divided by 2, that's 3 times 1, 3. So subtract 18 minus 8, that's 10, minus 3, 7. So we have 7 over 6. So we can transform this 7 over 6 to mixed number since this is an improper fraction. So divide the numerator 7 by 6. So 7 divided by 6, it's 1. 1 times 6, 6. 7 minus 6, it's 1. So therefore 7 over 6 is the same as 1 and 1 over 6. Next, for number 5, we have 1/2 minus 1/6 minus 1/4. So we're just subtracting 3 fractions, so they are dissimilar. So let's find the LCD. So list the multiples of 2, 6, and 4. For the multiples of 2, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and so on. Then for the multiples of 6, we have 6, 12, 18, 24, and so on. For the 4, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, and so on. So the first common multiple that appears is 12. So the LCD will be 12. So write the new denominator as 12. Then do the same process. 12 divided by 2, it's 6 times 1, 6. Minus 12 divided by 6, it's 2 times 1, 2. Minus 12 divided by 4, it's 3 times 1, 3. Then subtract 6 minus 2, that's 4, minus 3, 1. So we have 1 over 12 as the final answer. Okay, now it's your turn. So try to solve these problems and just comment your answers.